Hello awesome people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Software Inc. In the last episode, we started off a new season. Very excited about that. Hopefully you guys are too. If you are, please make sure to hit the like button on that episode and also on this one for more to come. But yeah, in the last episode, let's get our music back because it's gone. Come back. Thank you. I'm not sure if you can actually hear it. It's really low volume. But it will go up. So, yeah, in the last episode we started off and we had a little bit of a mishap by me kind of forgetting that we're playing on impossible difficulty and going on autopilot and missing out on the date of 2 of our contracts, so losing out a lot of reputation. So we had to work hard to get all that reputation back, and that's where we are right now. We want to go to 3 stars. So if you haven't watched any of my SI episodes before and seasons or one of my tutorials or whatever, getting to 3 stars is like the magic thing at the start of Software Inc. Doesn't matter which difficulty, if you get it to 3 stars, you're basically good to go from that point. Because what happens, if you get 3 stars reputation, you can hire a receptionist and you can get design deals. Now, design deals are very strong, and I will show you again in this season why that is. It's basically a way of making a lot of money without doing a lot of work, and it's definitely better than just the contracts that most people use at the start of the game, and it will basically pay for your first product, and you just make money passively from those design deals once you get there. But I will always show you guys what I will be doing. So let's go in. First we have to get there, and with the impossible difficulty it's actually quite hard to win reputation. So we're gonna go take our contracts and just go take it slow. We don't really have another choice. Whilst we're doing this, we're making a little bit of money, and hopefully we make enough money to pay out our loan. It is going up, which is good. We're making more money than we are actually paying for, which is good. But yeah, we have to pay our loan no matter what. We have to pay for that interest. So, you know, getting rid of that as fast as possible would definitely help. It's one of the goals. But it's not like the necessary first goal. It's not the priority goal. Of course, we need to have enough money to not go bankrupt. But the priority goal right now is getting those 3 stars. And whilst doing that, we have to make at least enough money to not go bankrupt. Because if we get to the 3 stars, I'm fairly convinced that we can actually just get there. So outstanding quality, I mean, we basically gain nothing from that. That's very annoying. And the other thing is that because we're playing on impossible difficulty, we don't have a lot of skill, we don't have a lot of speed, so we can't do multiple of these, which I would normally do. Or normally I would take 2 or even 3 of these contracts at the start and just keep running them like very high speed, and then we can easily get the reputation that we need. But for now, that's not possible. So, if you're not a fan of slow gameplay, this is gonna take a while before we actually get there. But once we get to that 3 star, once we get our first design deals, once we get our contracts running, that will be like the point where everything starts to ramp up and we will grow. Not only in money, but also in reputation again, and in employees. So, that's basically the goal. And, you know, when we get there, we get there. But I figured that because a lot of people have difficulties with actually starting up this game, it's the most fun part of the game for most people. It's also the part where most people, you know, have problems with actually getting through. So actually making money. So what I want to do is I want to try and make it a bit easier for you guys. So I will show every step that I take in this season. And go into the design deal strategy again, show you how to do it exactly, even though it's a bit slower because of the difficulty that we're playing. But again, it doesn't matter which difficulty you're playing. If you use this strat, you will be fine. The hard part is to actually get to the 3 stars, and then get the RNG to actually get the design deal. That's the hard part, and after that is just a breeze. But as you can see, this is not too hard. I'm just sitting here waiting, doing these little things, just promoting, finishing, making sure that it's outstanding quality, making sure that it's on time, which is very important, as we saw in the first episode, and just slowly gaining that reputation. And in the meantime, we're also making a little bit of extra money, which isn't, again, not the point. You have to set your priorities. So what is the priority? Getting the reputation, not the money. We need to only make enough money to stay alive. That's the priority right now, and you know, you have to sort of understand that to get this right. So whilst we're working on this one, let's actually check our... let's put it over here so I can actually see the iteration going. How are we doing? We're almost at the next class. Leading skill goes up a little bit, which is good. Design skill is doing okay. Art skill is getting a little bit better. I mean, it's doing well. It's not like insanely good, but okay, we will work on it today. There we go. We also need to take a look at our computer. Yeah, we need to, at the end of the day, we need to hire a cleaning lady and an IT guy. Which I always say and then forget, so it's kind of my thing. Let's see, we're almost at the end of the day. So I feel like this is good enough to get outstanding. Yes, we do. Okay, that's good. Now, let's call IT. Let's call cleaning. We don't need maintenance. With maintenance, I just wait until something explodes and then we fix it. Then we fix everything in the vicinity. That's kind of how I do it. Probably not the best way of doing it, but I'm not willing to take that mediocre one. It's just it's too much. I want to be easy. I want to have easy contracts, fast to do, easy reputation. That's the goal. How much money are we making per month? Decent-ish amount. We're at least in the green every month. That's the main thing right now. And if we lose a little bit of money one month, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if we get the chance to go to a class, I will probably take it right now. Maybe not instantly like we would do normally, but I will definitely take it. There's no point in not taking it right now. So, that being said, let's watch the time. It's almost... Sorry for my dog barking if you heard that. It's almost like we're at 1.5 stars right now, so we have to keep going. I'm not going to take this contract because if I take it now, it will take the time that we are sitting around right here. The last few hours, well, last hour of our workday, it will take into account. So that's something I don't want. Minimum progress, 22.6%, 22.7. It doesn't really matter, but if we take this one, this needs to be horrible. And we also will train our coding a little bit. So let's take that one and work on that one. It also pays us a little bit more money, but also because normally you should fix a few of the bugs that are in there. It's also a bit more, it takes a bit more time to actually do this. As you can see, it takes us a lot more time to actually design this. There we go. So the goal for me for these contracts is just get one iteration done and then just make it good enough to be outstanding. And that's why I always pick the low quality ones, because it's easier to get them to outstanding quality, because you don't have to go to the outstanding 100%. You only have to get enough done where you kind of know this is probably good. Yeah, this is probably good. So it's almost the end of the day too. So we'll just finish this one. And there we go, outstanding quality, and we get a little bit more money. And I'm not sure if we get a bit more reputation. I don't think that is the case, because it's a horrible contract just like the other one. But we can try a bit more. I mean, this pays us a little bit more. It's also horrible. This is one of the weird things about this game still. Expected quality, horrible. Who goes out, sends out the contract to say, I want you to make a horrible product for me. I want you to do that. Doesn't matter if it's not better than that. I want a horrible product. A horrible product is fine. Who does that? Nobody does that, right? In real life. And if they do, I mean, I will take that contract. I can make horrible products on my own. I don't know anything about coding. I don't know anything about art. Totally fine. I can do that. I can make a horrible product that doesn't work. I can even make a horrible product that probably works, but in a horrible way. Which is maybe even worse. Because then people will actually use it. Which is probably even worse. So, looking at the time, seeing that we're basically at the end of today. So, promote, finish, and there we go. Outstanding quality again. Almost at 2 stars. That's the goal. If we can get to 2.5 stars this episode, that would be very good. And I think that's possible with the timing right now, depending a bit on what type of contract we get. So this needs to be horrible, but I mean, this is bad, but it has a little bit less minimum progress. So let's go for that. Oh, I should have done that. I shouldn't have done this. Okay, we have to work hard on this one now. Our computer state is still good. If it's above 80%, the IT guy will not fix it. I think it's 80% though. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's 80%. Let's actually check up on our guy. How is he doing? So, next class, doing fine. Leading skill, already at 6%, without anyone to lead. Coding, almost at 23. Art is doing fine. Design is kind of my main thing right now, because my guy will probably be a designer, and probably a leader of a design or art team, or both. So the design part is the most important one. We need to finish this today. That's fine. We can just wait until the end of today and promote it. It should be good enough. We're actually doing quite well. We're actually going through it quite fast. Sorry. End of the day. Promote, fix, finish. Sorry. Outstanding quality. Almost at 2 stars. Almost. Go home. Awesome. So let's call in IT and cleaning. We need to clean their office. Hopefully, they will always also take into account the computer. It's at 80%. Yeah. Okay. They took it. Awesome. Let's wait till the next day. There we go. Is the computer... Yeah, it's at 98. That's the problem. I like to get my IT in the morning, but that's when I hire them. So if they go come in the morning, that will do more for us. Let's actually keep going with coding because we need to train our coding skill a bit. And it pays out more, although it takes more time. Okay, so these are both bad. But this one takes 22, well, let's say 23% of minimum progress. This one takes 29%. I mean, it's a small change, but the thing is, the lower this is, the better, because it makes it easier to actually get it to outstanding. So we will take that one. I hope all of it makes sense. This start has probably been one of the starts where I talk the most about what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, because it's just one. I noticed that a lot of people, new players and players that have been coming back to the game, are coming over to ask questions about all of this stuff. If you understand these little things, I think that it makes the game a lot easier. Also, on the other hand, let's check our loan, by the way. How much of the... Oh, we can just pay this. There we go. Get rid of it. We don't need it. That means that this is just basically our money now. We don't have to pay much. This also means that everything that we get now will go into our own pocket. We only have to pay staff once in a little while when we hire the IT guy and cleaning lady. Maintenance, I mean, maintenance is 69. 69. So we have to pay that every month. We have to pay the bills, 69 every month. So, oh wait, that's the same, sorry. So that's basically electricity and rent. Yeah, rent is really low in this building. But to be fair, we only have like a little small office there. But yeah, so everything that we make right now is going into our own pockets, which is very good because we need that money to hire people to get to the point where we actually can start working on our product. That's another reason why I went for 2 days, because I knew that this start was going to be a little bit slower. Yeah, it definitely proved to be the case. I wasn't expecting it to be this slow though. There we go. So, again, bad, 28. I mean, this one is mediocre. Bad. We're gonna go for this one. It's 22.4. It needs to be bad. It pays a little bit more, so why not? Why not take it? It's the best. It's like the easiest thing to do in the programming contracts, and it's not even the worst paying one. So, why not? We did lose a lot of money though last month because we paid the loan. There we go. Develop. And there we go. 1 day left, so we will probably finish it today. I mean, we don't have to do more than actually make it outstanding. I think you can get a little bit extra to your reputation if you make it like perfect, but we don't need to make it perfect. There's no point in doing that for us right now. It's the boost to the reputation is not high enough. Let's pause it right here because this is the end of the day. Promote, finish. Outstanding quality. Awesome. It was on time. We get some money. And we're almost at the 2 stars. Awesome. So, next day, boom, there we are. One more contract and we should be at 2 stars. So, I mean, all the contracts are kind of gone right now. So I'm going to go for this one. It needs a little bit of a higher minimum progress, but it's still a bad one. So we don't have to make it like really good, which is awesome. How is our computer doing? 90, 98, 89%. That's totally fine. So now we make like 7,000 a month. That's basically what we make of a contract minus 69. That's what we make per month. Oh, whoops! We should have developed that. I was actually pushing a hair away from my face because I still haven't been to the hairdresser for like a long time due to Corona. I don't think my hair has ever been this long. Well, actually, I know it's never been this long in my entire life, and probably this is the longest that it will be in my entire life. Outstanding quality, almost 7,000. Awesome, we got the 2 stars. Awesome, we're getting there. We're creeping up slowly to where we need to be. So let's go home again. Keep an eye out on the computer. It's totally fine still. There we go. New day, new chances. There we go. Bad. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Doesn't have to be very high. Although, to be fair, I'm just using all the time that we have because I'm too scared to do 2 right now. I don't think we're fast enough to do 2 of outstanding quality. And if we mess up once, we will take such a big hit to our reputation that it's just not worth it at that point. So yeah, we will take a long time to actually get to the point where we will actually start making a product. But that's kind of the way you can play this game. It's not necessary. You could have worked on the product too, but that will just... in the end, will make it even longer for us to actually get to the 3 stars and get to where we want to be. We might even lose out on some extra reputation, so basically it makes the start even harder. But I do get that it's a lot of people, you know, want to start with a product immediately. In that case, just go play on the easier difficulties because you definitely can do that. I set as a goal 2.5 stars. We still have like 5 minutes left, so I'm not sure if we can actually get there. Okay, at the end of the day we will have to hire a cleaning lady again. And ooh, these ones I want to try too, but that's not for now. Bad 32, mediocre, bad 20. Okay, let's take this one. It's not the hard one, so there we go. At the end of the day we're going to do this one, so I'm going to pull it up and just make sure that it's in my face so I can actually not forget, hopefully. I'm trying to look at this, and the time now, which is a bit, okay, we can develop this one. It's the end of the day, so let's call cleaning and IT support. Actually, let's check, like, the clock. Oh, it doesn't have, can I check the chair? Maybe? State, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, we also probably have to call in maintenance then, before something breaks. There we go. So that will definitely... you know, make sure that we make a little bit less money this time. But it's not that much, actually. There we go. Next day, we don't have to take a new contract because we're working on this. Again, computer is like fully in a full, like, newish state. So it will work faster. That's actually one of the big things. If you are new to this game, this is not really a thing that I think the tutorial explains. If it actually explains it, I don't think it's that obvious. So make sure you fix your computers, because if they go down to like 50%, you're basically, the employees do only half their work that they could do. So you're just missing out there. It's just a shame if you do. And a lot of people don't notice, which I don't blame them for, because, well, it's like I said, it's not like very obviously explained or anything. These are the bigger contracts. I don't really want the bigger ones. We can work on the art though. If we don't have a good programming one, we will work on the art. That being said, let's actually check out our guy. Next class, getting faster, getting close quite quickly actually. Coding, arts, yeah, it's kind of the same right now. Design is my most important skill, like I said. Probably going to be a designer from when we actually start making the teams. As I take a sip of my drink. And also, because it's impossible difficulty, we have less skill, so there's actually a good chance that I will start hiring people that can work on my first product with me, instead of just making it on my own. Because I feel like we have more skill. It will go faster, it will be better. That's what we want. I mean, we're almost at 2.5 stars already. We still have a few minutes to go, so... Let's see, you need you know what? I'm just gonna take you. The bad quality is good enough for me. That's a sentence no one really wants to hear, right? I mean, we are getting faster, which is very good to see. I feel like we're getting faster with the design on this. It's probably not even really noticeable, seeing that the skill isn't that high compared to where we started off, so... But yeah, it feels like we're getting faster, and that's a good feeling, right? It's a good feeling. To have that feeling that it goes faster than what it was before. It's always good. So we don't have loans anymore, right? No, we don't have loans. Awesome. How are stocks? How are we doing here? Wait, what? We can actually sell them now? No. I was gonna say... Oh, wait, we can! If we want to. No, I'm not gonna sell stocks. We don't need the money, so... That's the other thing with this game. I like to be very, very self-sufficient. There we go. I should have done that before the end of the day, but that's fine. It wasn't too late, so... Getting closer to the half, to the 2.5. What are you? Mediocre? I mean, Bad, good. But these are more these are harder to do. So let's just take the easy. That's also why I set the income to like lowest first, because though you can see the lowest that pays the lowest, that's the less features that they're in there. And more features means a lot of more work, so a lot longer to actually finish it. So that's what we're doing. Actually, we've gotten quite a bank account now. By just sitting here and basically doing this, we've built up quite a bank account here and get quite a bit of money every month going in, so that's actually pretty good. We also have the ability to go to a class. Now, I'm not going to do it right now, because then we will... Okay, we have a leader class going. We don't really need a leader class right now. So, just going to leave that for now. We will do it at some point, but not right now. If I would go to class right now, we will also kind of miss out on this this project, which is not good. I could do it at the end of the day when we cancel it, when we're basically done with it, but I don't think like it's that important. We are at 2.5 stars, almost, I would say. It was inadequate. Okay, that's why we didn't get a lot of a boost. But this is going to be the end of this episode, guys. I hope you still enjoy. If you do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're trying to grow our channel. There's a very, very cool community, mostly based around Solvering, but also on other games like Airport CEO and just games that are similar to this kind of stuff on the Discord. So make sure to go there too. The link is down in the description. And as always, I've been Hipbone. You've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. And thanks for watching.